Greetings, Royals. Duchess DJ Love here, host of Gallivanting Like a Royal, where we discuss travel inspiration, wealth building, and how to live a royal lifestyle. So, thank you for joining me today. Um, Last week, I did the show as scheduled, and we were talking about the Sky Princess. However, you couldn't hear me. I believe I have the technical issue resolved this evening where you can actually hear me. At least I think so. But before we dive into my royal experience on the Sky Princess Western Caribbean 7 night Caribbean cruise, let's give a little information about it, just to warm things up a little bit. First of all, I probably need to remove my QR code. I have to remember these things. And you have to remove me. So again, I'm using Wave Video. Before I was using StreamYard, and I was really getting used to the StreamYard, and then I changed over to Wave Video because it has so many enhancements that I could utilize. So that's why I did that. But sometimes I need some help. But here we go, Royals.
Pondered the wonders of a 7 night Western Caribbean cruise on the Sky Princess? Picture a journey of discovery, relaxation and adventure, filled with sun-soaked beaches, fascinating Mayan ruins and vibrant local cultures. Join Duchess DJ Love on our voyage commencing from the bustling port of Fort Lauderdale, a gateway to an unforgettable journey. The first day is spent at sea, providing a perfect opportunity to explore the Sky Princess. From its luxurious staterooms to its world-class dining venues, and not forgetting the spectacular entertainment options on board. Day 2 sees us dock in the tropical paradise of Costa Maya, Mexico. This is a land where ancient civilization meets spectacular beachfront. Take a trip back in time with a visit to the majestic Mayan ruins of Chachoban, or indulge in the crystal-clear waters and vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Day 3 takes us to the island of Cozumel, a diver's paradise. From the famous Palancar Reef to the Chancanab Eco Park, the island is a treasure trove of natural beauty. And for those with a penchant for culture, the island's Mayan heritage is beautifully preserved at the San Gervasio ruins. On day 4, we sail to Mahogany Bay, Honduras, a secluded haven with its white sandy beaches and turquoise waters. Here, the adventurous can zip line through the lush canopy or kayak in the tranquil waters. A visit to the Roatan Marine Park is a must for wildlife enthusiasts. As day 5 dawns, we find ourselves in Belize City, Belize. Explore the ancient Mayan city of Altunja, venture into the mysterious Blue Hole, or marvel at the vibrant street art and colonial architecture in the city. Belize City is truly a place where history, culture, and adventure converge. Day 6 and 7 are spent back at sea, allowing time to reflect on the journey, soak in the ship's amenities, and perhaps even plan the next adventure. In conclusion, a 7 night Western Caribbean cruise on the Sky Princess is more than just a vacation. It's a journey through time, a dive into diverse cultures, and an exploration of nature's bounty. From the rich Mayan history of Costa Maya and Cozumel to the breathtaking beauty of Mahogany Bay and the cultural mosaic of Belize City, each port of call is a unique adventure awaiting discovery. Remember to take full advantage of the ship's amenities, immerse yourself in the local culture, and most importantly, embrace the spirit of adventure. After all, travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. Until next time, keep your sails high and your compass set to adventure. Travel with Duchess DJ Love.
Okay, Royals, I hope you enjoyed that little preliminary guide to tell you about my Sky Princess Western Caribbean cruise. And again, what I liked so much about it was day 1 is at sea, and the last day is at sea. So the first day is, you have plenty of time to unpack, get familiarized with the ship before you start going, I call it port hopping, because there's so much to see and do while you're in port and you want to enjoy it. So I like the cruise, but they have the first day at sea and the last day at sea. I also have another one coming up in April, the MSC Divina, and it's going to be an 11 night cruise going to, I believe it's 7 ports. Again, the first night's at sea and the last night's at sea. So that's royal for me. Again, in these cruises, your food's covered, your entertainment, your room. So you don't really have to spend a whole lot, and it's easy to budget for because, you can pay a little along. put it on your credit card. You got to be financially responsible to do that. Speaking of being financially responsible, did you know travel and wealth go hand in hand? I'm going to be having a travel and wealth webinar to help you travel more and have more money. Make your money work for you. I've been talking about this for over a year. So I'm going to start doing it at least once a month. My first one is January 25th. And again, this is going to be limited capacity because I want to spend one-on-one time with the people that join. I want to hear your questions, your dilemmas, what's going on with you, how that we can get your money working for you. Again, this is wealth building. 2024, we're going to do more, we're going to see more, and we're going to have more of everything. So with that being said, let's hear a little bit about my webinar.
Have you ever wondered how travel could possibly be a catalyst for wealth accumulation? If so, then prepare to have your curiosity satisfied in this enlightening conversation. Welcome to an exploration of an intriguing connection that may surprise you. Today, we're diving into the fascinating intersection of travel and wealth. It's not just about the cost of plane tickets, accommodations, and experiences. It's about what you gain beyond the photos and memories. Scene script. Picture this. You're exploring a bustling marketplace in an exotic locale. You're not just soaking up the culture and the sights. You're discovering investment opportunities, understanding the local economy, and making connections with influential individuals. This is the reality for many successful entrepreneurs who have harnessed the power of travel to their advantage. Traveling is not merely a leisure activity. It's a wealth-building strategy. It's a chance to diversify your income, to uncover new markets, and to gain a global perspective that can be a game changer in your financial journey. Consider the entrepreneur who, while vacationing in a foreign country, stumbles upon a unique product not yet available in their homeland. They see potential, they take action, and they transform that discovery into a profitable business venture. Or the investor who, during their travels, identifies an emerging market ripe for investment. They seize the opportunity and their wealth portfolio grows. Traveling also allows for networking on a global scale. It provides an avenue to meet like-minded individuals from different corners of the world. These connections can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and opportunities that can significantly contribute to wealth accumulation. Moreover, travel can educate us about different cultures and their approach to wealth. Understanding global wealth trends and strategies can provide valuable insights and ideas that can be adapted to our own wealth-building journey. And let's not forget the value of travel hacks. Knowing how to travel well on a budget is a wealth skill in itself. It's about maximizing experiences while minimizing cost, a principle that's applicable to wealth accumulation in general. Now imagine learning all these wealth-building travel secrets from an expert, an individual who has mastered the art of gallivanting like a royal while building a financial empire. That's exactly what Duchess DJ Love offers in her upcoming webinar. This is an invitation to uncover the secrets of wealth building through travel. It's a chance to learn from Duchess DJ Love, an author, blogger, caregiver, frequent traveler, influencer, digital creator, mentor, photographer, and podcaster, who has mastered the art of living a royal lifestyle on a budget. So don't just dream about traveling or wealth. Take action. Click the link to register for the webinar and start your journey towards financial abundance and world exploration. Equip yourself with the knowledge and tools to turn your travels into a wealth-building adventure. Remember, wealth is not just about accumulation, it's about appreciation and growth. And what better way to grow than by exploring the world and expanding your financial horizons? So what are you waiting for? Click to register and embark on this exciting journey of discovery. And don't forget to share this video with those who might benefit from this intriguing knowledge. Travel, explore, and grow wealthy. The world is waiting for you.
That's right, Royals. The world is waiting for you. And I get asked often, what do I gain by helping you? I gain a lot. First of all, I share my wisdom. It reinforces what I know. But at the same time, it makes the world better for all of us. The more money we have, the more good we can do. And the more things we buy, the better the services and products we use will get. So, money is our currency to change the world. So I want to change it. Like I say, I'm all about the love. So let's use my love, my travel, as a vehicle to teach you money principles. Like I use my credit card to pay just about everything that I can so I can get free miles to fly. Again, I'm financially responsible though. However much I charge, I make sure that I have enough at the end of the month I can write a check to cover it. So I pay it in full. I don't believe in paying the interest fees or late fees. That's a no-no. We don't do that. So, that's what I'm saying. You got to be financially responsible. And another thing, like with I fly American Airlines because that's my carrier of choice because it services my home cities of Charlotte, DFW, and Florida. So, that's the triangle that I fly frequently, at least once a month. So with American Airlines, I'm almost at executive, I think it's executive, platinum pro, whatever the highest tier is. I'm short about 20,000 miles, I believe it is. So guess what Duchess DJ has done? She has searched for the lowest airfare with the maximum amount of miles to get those 20,000. So I'll have all those perks going in for the next year. And it's a big deal. And a lot of people go, wow, but the expense. Well, look, I'm a travel blogger, so I got to travel anyway. There's places that I want to see. So I learned the ways to do this. And then I'll talk about this in my webinar. I will give you kind of an outline of what you should be doing if you're not already doing it. If you're doing it, I will explain to you some other tips to help with that. I'll tell you how to travel on a dime like I do. Which apps do I use? How do I know if I'm getting a good deal? When's the best time to purchase your tickets? Those things, which I think everyone should know. If we had power is in our knowledge. So with our knowledge, we can change things. We can make things work for us. I was going to say, make your money work for you. I make my money work for me. And that's just a little bit about the wealth webinar with the travel and wealth webinar. It's my first one on January 25th. So you'll have to go to my website and sign up for it, register. All I ask is your name and email address. The reason you have to have your email address is where I can send you the private link to opt in, and your name. You can just put your first name, whatever you want to be on screen in case you have a question. I can know to call on you and address you in the chat box. And I'm thinking about having everybody on screen, so it'd be a great networking opportunity as well. Again, this is all about growing us. And since I've been doing this social media stuff now, in April will be 2 years, this is all new to me. So I didn't grow up or this was my background knowing how to use all this stuff. But again, I believe in making my money work for me. So I found the free tools to use to get me off the ground. And then once you start making money, if you have a business, then that's when you up it a little bit into things that you pay for that'll serve you better. So you have to make wise choices with how you spend your money. But this is all about the Sky Princess, which I absolutely had a great time. I must give a highlight and a shout out to the Medallion Class app. First of all, I didn't even know this was on my cruise when I booked it. Again, I looked for the deals. I wanted to go out of Tampa, but this deal came out of Fort Lauderdale. And so after researching a little bit, the airfare was cheaper. Everything about this one worked out. I was going to take the Royal Caribbean out of Tampa, but again, I believe things are lined up what we should do, or I wouldn't have found out about the deal to take the Sky Princess Western Caribbean. It was going to the same place as the Royal Caribbean. I mean, exact same days and everything. So it's the same thing. I just went out of Fort Lauderdale on a different ship, and it was cheaper. Now, that wasn't the best part. As you know, my mom, or you may not know, if you follow me, you'll know that my mom, Lady Lexi, suffers from dementia. And I try to take her with me as much as possible. So on this cruise, was not aware of the Medallion app. I had no idea what it was. I saw it somewhere on the Princess page when I was signing in to, log in all your information to get you pre-boarded for the cruise. But I didn't really understand what it was. And then I kind of had an idea, but I know you don't really know it until you experience it. So once we got on the ship and we got our medallions, I loved it because on my smartphone, I registered it. I could order room service. I could see what was going on today's activities. I could check my onboard account. The best thing was it tracks your companions. So if you can't reach them via phone or, like my mom has dementia, she walks out of the room and I don't know where she's gone. That could be an issue. With the Medallion Class app, I could just look on my phone and it'll show me where she's going. So I can go get her. So to me, if you have someone with dementia, then you need to cruise the The Sky Princess, and in case Princess has some other cruise ships with this medallion app, I highly recommend it. As far as the ship itself, it was impeccable. It's one of their newer ships. And of course, it's a royal ship, so it was perfect for me, which at the time I didn't know either. Granted, I knew the princess name, but I didn't know that the Sky Princess is one of the newer ones, and it's named one of the royal ships. So I'm like, hey. So let me show you a little bit about my love boat.
Elaborated with bird feathers. Due to the conquest, the attire has been changing because of the Spanish influence.
I hope you enjoyed my videos on the Sky Princess. I think a video shows more and tells more than I can tell you. Of course, I've got 3 blogs on my website, gallivantinglikearoyal.com. You can scan the QR code to read one of them, and it refers to the other ones. And I have another one coming out because there was just so much to share with you on the Sky Princess that I learned and wished that I knew before I went. So if I learned new things, then I feel sure that you will. Again, the Sky Princess was regal. We had a wonderful balcony room. And what I liked the best about my balcony was, believe it or not, my week cruise was mostly rainy. One of those fronts come through, so my whole week was rainy. However, I was on the 15th floor, and the 16th floor had a glass skywalk that you kind of walk out over, and you can look down and see all the way down to the water. Just anyway, it was kind of neat. It's kind of scary. But anyway, that was over my room. So even with the rain, I had a very high, I forgot what you call those, overhangs. So the rain did not blow in on our balcony. So we could still sit out there and enjoy it, which was a plus. The Sky Princess has many things to brag on. I could not get over the service. Our room steward was phenomenal. The food was great. And it amazed me that the staff kind of recognized you, knew who you were. I mean, I was doing good to keep up with who they were. But all the passengers, they kind of had a feel for us, knew what we like, who we were. Like, they knew if I got a Coke every morning for breakfast, like, okay, can we get you a Coke this morning? I mean, I thought that was kind of, very good service, very, paying attention. It's the little things. So, you think about those too. But the main thing is the ship was very clean. It was new looking. The quality of people that was on our cruise was just phenomenal. I have to give a shout out to that because my dream car happens to be a Porsche. I like the older models though because I think they have a little bit more character. And one of these days I may have one. I mean, I really don't have a purpose for it right now. Because I have 4 runners that like to go hiking, So I have enough vehicles for just one person. But the Porsche happens to be my dream car. And on this cruise, which I did not know until I was standing in line, that I kept hearing them say, okay, if you're with Porsche, you get to get going through quicker. And I'm thinking, what, Porsche? Is that someone's name or what? I didn't even think about the car. And then when you start to go through the end of the ship, they have a big welcome for the Porsche Club of America. Treffing that seat. I'm like, oh, wow. So that was like, I think the ship held 2,700 passengers. I think it was 1,400 were Porsche owners. So it was a big deal to meet those people, hang out with them, just to meet different people in life. That's what traveling's all about. Again, traveling opens doors that you didn't know needed opening. So if you don't travel, you don't know that a door needs to open for you until you travel and find out. So that's what I say about that. That's the way I view things. Let me see what else I can tell. Oh, the shore excursions was great. The shows were good. I actually enjoyed the casino. I actually won some money. I don't know if in the video you could see, but there was one slot machine. I like playing the slots machines. I have a certain amount of money I like for, and I don't spend over my budget. But with the medallion out now, that can get a little tricky because all you got to do is take your wrist or your medallion necklace and just tap it. Oh, you want to transfer some money? It's that easy. So, you got to be careful with that. But anyway, I like playing the slots machine, so that was kind of some of my entertainment in the evenings. And my goal was to get one of the higher levels where you can get to spend for more money. Well, I didn't know it. This machine kind of like called me. But to win the machine, it gives you all hearts. Well, guess what? I got all hearts, all 3 rows, 5 hearts, all rows, 15 hearts. So yes, I won a little mini jackpot. Go Duchess, yes. Because I'm all about the love, hey. So that was really cool. The swimming pool was really nice. They had music. DJ was up there. You could go get ice cream. You could go get pizza. They had a hamburger stand. So it's easy just to go grab something to eat and just lounge on the balcony and enjoy, the warm days and just sunbathe and read. And the spa was nice. The fitness center was immaculate. Oh, wow. And really nice fitness. And I didn't know on the top, on the 18th deck, I believe it is, that they had a mini butt. Had to go check that out. Great place to take pictures, by the way, too. So I like to explore and check out these things. And I like to take different cruises. I like to stay in different hotels, even though I kind of have my favorites. I don't want to say too much about my personal favorites, but I do have them. And so I like to spread the love, share the wealth, and help the other brands out too, and just see what they're like. I don't know what my show's going to be on next week. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Got a lot going on these days. Really getting my blog off and running and learning about SEO optimization, which is a big deal. So once I get all this stuff down pat, guess what? I'm going to teach you, Royals. I've already did a show showing you how you can, publish a book on Amazon for 0 cost. So if it's just a story you want to share, or if you have a business you need to get people to your website, you can use little books, as bait, clickbait as they call it, a freebie, a giveaway. Those are great things to have too. Let me see what else I can tell you. Back to Princess. We ate in the fine dining room the very first evening. Lady Lexi wasn't feeling it. She didn't like being served one course and then have to wait for the next course. So from after that, we just ate at the buffet. And I didn't think anything about it, but the buffet was really good. It's not your typical buffet. Plenty of room to sit, plenty of food, plenty of choices. I mean, if you don't like something, go back and get something else. And they had it in between the two dining rooms. They had this own little pastry shop, which you can get any kind of dessert, like all the time. Oh, I had to sample some of those. Yes, they were really good. I did listen to a couple of the shows. I went to the art auction. Oh, you can go to the shops, and one of them was a jewelry giveaway thing you can register for. I didn't win that. Um, we walked around the ship and got our exercise because Lady Lexi likes to walk on, when we on our 2 days at sea. Now, while we were in port, we got a lot of exercise. We walked, did our touring. We only booked one tour on this cruise, and that was because we didn't know how Lady Lexi would do sleep-wise. We didn't know, because normally she sleeps at 9 o'clock. And for the tours, you need to be ready and meet your group usually between 7 and 8. So I just thought that was not going to work for us. And then an all-day tour, I didn't know if her patience would last that long. But we did book one excursion, and that excursion, I don't know if it ever happened. It kept being postponed, 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 and postponed. So we just came on back to the ship. But I found out if it doesn't start on time, you'll get a refund just like that. And with the Medallion app, you can check instantly. Just keep looking at your app, check your statement, and see what's going on. I like that. The daily tips, I will get to see how much I was charged each day, which I kind of knew from the get-go. But it's nice to have a running total of at the end of the week how much money I got to, put on the credit card to pay, because it's cashless unless you're in the casino. The casino, they like to ching, 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 and they want some money too. But if you don't have the cash, you can just, again, click your Medallion app and transfer the money. But now when you win, like, yay, you can't transfer to your onboard account. You have to go to the cashier and get the cash, which was kind of cool. So I came back home with some money, which is always nice. I stayed at the Embassy Suites the night before taking our cruise, because I like to get a day or two early, explore the area that I'm going out of, and just, again, it's supposed to be a vacation and experience. I want to make the most of it. So Embassy Suites was my choice. I love the fact that it was so easy to book the ground transportation to pick me up at the airport, take me to the hotel, then from the hotel take me to the cruise ship, and then from the cruise ship take me back to the airport. They made it seamless. It was just easy. Had a huge suite, which was way bigger than I anticipated, just for the one night that we were there. And if we'd been there longer, that would have come in real handy. Had a little balcony, which I truly liked. I haven't published my video on the Embassy Suites Fort Lauderdale, but I really enjoyed it. So I just want to give it a shout out. The people there were wonderful. The breakfast, Embassy Suites is always great. It was a big one too, big Embassy Suites. I don't remember how many floors, but it was high up there. But getting back to Princess was great. I'm going to show one more little clip of Princess. You know what? You might want to take a cruise. It's the best way to go. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. Everybody gets a vacation. They even have a place that will, watch your kids for you for a while. If you have kids, you take them. So it's definitely something to consider. Take a cruise, folks, if you hadn't. Again, here's some highlights from my Sky Princess. And it's almost time to go, but I want to remind you again of my travel and wealth webinar, because they go together. And if you're new and just watching, or you're catching the end of this and want to know a little bit about who I am, here's my royal introduction. I'm Duchess DJ Love, host of Gallivanting Like a Royal, where we discuss travel inspiration and how to live a royal lifestyle. So join us on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Fresh Takes TV network, streaming on the E360 TV platform. And that's it, Royals. Adios.